Here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Check it out, homie.
Everyone, welcome to episode 228 of Insensitive Culture. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy on my other side here.
And that fool blazer, Ramon.
And you know who's on the other end. You know who we be.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Make sure you check it out, homie.
Oh, yeah. Rejoice, bitches. Not only for the whole pod, but Dave's back. Dave's back in New York, baby. Only for a week, though. It's only for a week.
It's a week.
He ain't trying to stay out
I ain't
here.
trying. Not till winter, son. Not till winter. I'll see some leaves change and then get the fuck up out of here.
Word, man. Good to see you back, bro.
Word. It's good to be back.
I feel like you've grown. Like you
A couple inches. I think I've actually hit a growth spurt
Nice.
on the West Coast. So yeah,
Nice.
it's been good. Or maybe I secretly had the enlargement surgery in my legs.
I know we wouldn't have known shit.
I knew
Like,
it.
I would have
I
healed.
know
by
that's
now.
why you really went out there.
It's like,
That's-
babe, just
yeah,
prop
there's
me
no-
up in the studio in my chair.
I haven't been working. I haven't been doing just recovering. This is a crazy surgery, bro. 3 inches.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
People who do that are nuts. They literally have nothing to do for like a year
And a lot of bread.
and a lot of bread.
It's like
Facts.
80K, 100K. It was something wild.
Anyway, yes, they worked. It was off.
Yeah.
It was not all for naught. Is that
Yeah,
how you say
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, good.
that's
All right.
exactly-
I never know what I'm talking about.
right.
Johnny, how you doing
That's
over
a
there?
fact. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm alive. I'm healthy. And I am back in the States.
How was
Yeah,
how was
that
Mexico?
was good.
How was that?
Mexico was fun. There was like a couple, downsides, just logistics shit I fucked up with, not realizing how long it would take to get from one place to another, and so that kind of dragged a couple of things down. There was a little bit of, every now and then it rained, and so it's like, oh, we got to go inside. It was I guess like low season for the hotel we were at, so it was low capacity, like not a lot of people there, which is usually good, but that also means they hired a lot fewer people, or they had fewer people on staff. So there'd be times where you're trying to like do shit or whatever, get some food or whatever, and there's just nobody around, so you gotta walk and do it yourself, like
You gotta go get your own caviar and
Like old
champagne.
school.
They're
I
not
know,
gonna bring
man.
it to you.
they're not gonna bring the damn caviar.
Scumbags.
But no, outside of that, I did promise there was
I was gonna bring it up if you didn't, so I'm
a
glad you
very
remembered.
early on Mexico story
Yes.
Yes.
that I was willing to share on the pod, because I know Joyce is not going to be too happy with me sharing this publicly, but whatever.
All right.
More so nothing happened to her. It's completely happened to me, and she's just probably embarrassed.
Oh, okay. Even better.
So I guess really the thing that I would ask you guys as I start this story is, have you had ever the pleasure of almost being raped in a Mexican jail cell?
What?
Never.
Because that almost happened to Johnny.
What did Johnny do?
Holy shit.
Well, not to that level, but yeah, basically, I almost got locked up abroad.
Jeez. He went straight to the rape. He was telling us what he was hopeful
You
for.
knew how it would have went down.
It's all I'm expecting in a Mexican jail cell.
Oh, that's crazy. So you almost got locked up for what?
Yeah, what happened?
What
For
else
some
is I
fucking
gonna
weed?
get locked up for? For fucking weed, man. And it wasn't even weed.
wow.
It was a stupid ass vape pen.
Oh, that's even worse, bro. You spend 10 years in Russia for that shit.
Bro, exactly. I was on some Brittany Griner shit
Yo,
almost.
Facts.
Ain't that some wild ass shit? So yeah, we were, as I mentioned, logistics. I didn't realize how far things took to get from one place to another, and the fact that we had to like take a ferry to go to the place that we were staying at. And so we landed. I flew there fine, no problem, whatnot. And I, as we're now, we had to take a cab to Playa del Carmen, and then from Playa del Carmen, jump on a ferry to get to Cozumel. And so we were chilling, whatever. I'm pretty wasted at this point. We were drinking on the plane, drinking at the airport, waiting for the cab, drinking in the cab. When we got to the ferry, it was like another 40 minutes till it was going to get there. So they were like, oh, you can stop right here at this bar and spend some more money. Yeah, sure. Yeah, pour those margaritas down my throat. Like this is vacation, right? We just landed, so we're trying to get loose.
Yeah.
And so now it's time to board the ferry, and I'm just hopping along, no big deal, just walking like I'm about to get on. And I peeped that there's 2 stadies that are one of them's got a dog, and these just marching the dog up and down as people walk by, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen this so much at the airport but at the airport they're usually searching for bombs, not usually drugs.
Yeah.
And so like it never crossed my mind that we were not at the airport, and that they were most likely searching for drugs. And so as I'm walking by or whatever, the dog jumps on my back, and I'm like, oh,
dude.
shit. Oh shit! The dog fucking just caught me. All right.
Shit log falls out of your shorts.
What?
Shit log falls out of your shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, dude comes up to me. He's like, "All right, so just so you know, this is a drug sniffing dog. Are you a drug consumer?" And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I consume marijuana, cannabis. It's the thing I do. And he's like, but I was like, but I don't have any on me. Like I didn't bring any. And I knowingly did not bring any. I knew I had a vape. But check it out. The vape was in my pocket. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, go search through my bag. He's not even trying to search my person.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I'm gonna go through your bag then if that's okay. And I'm like, yeah, go for it. So he starts going through my whole fucking book bag and shit. And it wasn't jam-packed or anything, so it wasn't too crazy. It wasn't stuff flying around anywhere. But he's going through my shit or whatever. He finds this doob tube that I had in there.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what a doob tube is, it's basically just a plastic tube that pre-roll joints come in typically. And I reuse them for all my, personal joints and whatnot. Yeah. And so it has an odor of cannabis. He finds the doob tube. He opens it up. He smells it, and he looks at his partner. He was like, look, in Spanish, he's like, look, this is what it was, but it's empty. And the other guy was like, nah, keep looking.
Oh, shit.
It's like, fuck this motherfucker. In the meantime, that other dude is pressing my wife and the other 2 people that went with us. And is already pressing them like, so we're going to arrest your husband today, just so you know. And my wife is like, oh, my God, I've dealt with this before. You guys go ahead. We'll just meet you at the hotel. And they're like, nah, fuck that. We're not leaving you behind. And so they're like, what's going on? And, of course, dude keeps on going through all my shit as he ends up finding that little dual chamber cookies, bright blue vape pen that I had in my book bag, which I hadn't remembered. I didn't pack it, right? Like I said, I had a vape pen that I did pack, and it was in my pocket.
Yeah.
And so he pulls it out, and he looks at me, and again, this dude must be like pretty new, because he was like, what's this, CBD? And I was like, yeah, I think that must be CBD, right? And he looks at the other guy. I was like, it's just CBD. So the other dude grabs it, and he looks at it, and he sees the little California sticker on it. And he's like, nah, this is not CBD. And then he looks at me, and he's like, you see this? This is illegal in Mexico. Taps his handcuffs. He's like, we're going to have to lock you up today. And I'm like, what? Are you fucking serious? Like, I'm not going to the hotel? Like, I can't just pay a fine, or what's going on?
To give him, yeah, they were looking for some.
So, yeah. So then he was like, well, why don't you go over there and talk to your friends and whatnot? So, yeah, he had already been pressing them, trying to shake them down.
Yeah.
Starting at, actually, what do you think they were starting at?
500 pesos.
That would be nice. It was
Yeah, I was
$700 US dollars.
$700 US. Damn, they weren't even.
Because at
fucking with
first they were like
pesos no more.
700. They were like, what, pesos? They were like, nah, dólares.
How much dollars is 700 pesos?
Oh my God, it's got to be like 35,000 or some shit. Like it's something crazy. I don't know. I think it's 18-1 or something right now.
Jeez.
So yeah, they tried to press him on the bread, and my boy was talking him down, and then all of a sudden, wifey was like, "Let's just, we got 500. We'll just, that's how much cash we got. We'll just do it or whatever." And as they're trying to like talk through it, I'm like, "Yo, all the cash I got is in my book bag. Like I gotta go back and grab my book bag." And we're trying to count the money inside the book bag, and my boy is like, yo, slow down. Something's happening in the back behind you. And I'm like, what's going on? Out of nowhere, Fed is coming up. He's walking in. You could tell he's federale. He got the green outfit, with the
shit.
M4.
Yeah,
now he's coming in to check on. And the feds and the stadies, they don't fuck with each other, right?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, as we're counting the bread, I don't know if it was Mom Dukes or my homies or who just did it, but a big gust of wind comes through, blows all the money in the air.
Oh,
so now these niggas got outed that they, trying to get us.
Yeah.
So now we just boom, boom, boom. We're out here snatching all the cash. They reach in the book bag. They grab what they can, toss it into their jacket, and they're like, go, 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 go. Get out of here. Go.
Holy
go.
shit, bro. That's the shadiest shit, son. That's like some Man on Fire type shit.
Yo.
That's crazy.
So we grabbed all the money we could. My vaccine card was all of it. I don't even know why I still got a COVID card, but that shit was on the floor. We grabbed all our shit, threw it back in the book bag, start dipping and running. They're like, go, 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 get it. Keep going, keep going. I'm like, I'm good. They're like, run. So I just booked it and jumped onto the ferry, and I was like, "Holy shit, bro!" Counted it up later, and ended up taking about maybe 200 or 300 out of us.
All right, that's straight. I mean, it's better than going to jail, son.
Better than getting
going to
locked
jail
up abroad.
and you spent less.
Yeah,
And it came out less exactly.
Yeah, so count your blessings.
You
on
have to
that.
get re-drunk after that.
That
'cause
sounded
had to
like
have
some
killed
movie
that
shit.
buzz.
Boy,
Gust
that
of
killed the
wind
buzz
came.
early,
Yeah.
A gust of wind came and just
bro. For real, it felt like a movie, bro. If
Divine
it wasn't for that,
intervention.
we would have definitely been out $500 to $700. I don't know.
was
but-
there like a yellowest tint to everything in Mexico?
What did it look like?
Like a
'Cause
orange
if not,
tint?
you probably weren't in Mexico.
No,
if
you
it
probably
wasn't
weren't.
orange tinted.
That is a crazy ass story. I'd be so paranoid to do anything in fucking Mexico, bro. Like hell nah.
Of all places, the balls.
This man is smuggling cookies.
Burner would be proud. He would have bailed
Burner
you
would be
out.
proud.
Right? I needed to call his legal team.
Oh man, that is insane. Well, I'm glad that came out with the best possible scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So kudos to you on that.
Word. I think it was probably not even. Basically, everybody was kind of like quiet after that, and everybody's buzz was gone. Wifey was pissed at me,
Yeah.
so I grabbed my phone and I texted y'all, and I was like, "Well, I already got it. I already got something to talk
It's like,
about.
bro, he just
I gotta
landed
let this
there.
off my chest somehow."
He just got there, and my
Yeah.
man was already
He
locked
barely
up.
got
Word. I wasn't even there yet. We still had all our luggage and everything.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Fun
Fun times.
Shout out to Jonni for getting away with some wild ass shit.
Word.
I don't know if you're
Blessed.
getting away. Well, yeah,
I don't know
you
if
got
that's
away.
is
You
that a
ain't going to
bless
jail.
or is that not a bless? I don't know.
Nah, that was a bless for
That
sure.
was a bless.
That was a
Yeah.
bless.
you didn't go to jail, and you spent less than what they were trying to get you for.
Word.
So, $200 to $300 in comparison, like, all right, that's
Shit,
cool,
Yeah. You're going to drop that on vacation anyway, so
right?
kept
Right.
your ass out of lockup.
Motherfucker said $700.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn. God damn.
Back in the day, it was like a 20. Fucking inflation, even in Mexico, bro.
Word. Oh man. Well, we don't have any stories to top that. I already know that. What am I gonna go? Well, yeah, the kids start school tomorrow.
Went to a dispensary today in Henrietta. It was pretty lovely.
Yeah,
You know,
they robbed them for the same amount.
they did. Yeah, they got me for almost the same. I would have rather got raped in prison.
Oh man.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the show.
Yeah,
Let's
crazy.
Dave, you ready with some?
Let's do it. All right, fellas. I'm guessing there's going to be a short list. Who has the okay to show up to your spot unannounced? No call, no text, no nothing. Just, knock on the door, doorbell rings. Who's going to get a talking to, and who gets a pass?
Unannounced. I'm not too crazy about that, honestly.
Crazy about people, or just like you don't care if people come over unannounced?
I don't care if people come unannounced. Oh, well, let me not say that. I don't want just anybody. I don't want just anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
But I guess it's like immediate family.
Okay.
Like
Mom,
they're cool.
dad,
Yeah, mom, dad.
brothers, sisters.
Like if either one of y'all popped up unannounced,
Sure.
I'd be cool with that. It's like just like the closest of friends. But and even then I'd be like, who the fuck is here?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, anytime somebody comes to your crib or knocks at the door.
But I won't
who
get mad or anything like that. But yeah, that's really about it.
immediate, yeah.
Yeah, like immediate
Couple
family,
Couple
few
friends.
really close friends.
Just a pop in. When's the last
yeah,
time
just
you had a
handful.
pop in recently at all?
No, I didn't really get pop-ins like
Yeah,
that. People always have the courtesy of at least like texting you, calling, like be like, "Yo, cool if I swing through?" Yeah.
Yeah, when I had the crib, even my mom would, like, it was the same for me. It was, mom, dad, sister, y'all, and then like my cousin Mike. Those are really the only people. I guess everyone else, I'd be like, oh, I probably wouldn't even answer the door. Honestly, I'd be like, hide. Don't even don't even let them know you're here, dog. Like I've hit on many of people trying to come to the door. And I'm just like, nah. you gotta give me. I gotta prepare myself mentally for a pop in like that.
Yeah. He says that, but I'll be knocking on the door. He'll be like, "Yo, babe.
Yo, why ain't he here?
Hi.
Why ain't he here?
Hi. His car's here. Bro, I see your car."
Nah, if you showed up in California and I saw you on my Ring doorbell, I'd be like, "Yo, it's the homie. Wow, what's he doing here? Is everything all right?" I'd be scared. I would.
Yeah. Why the fuck are you here? Bro?
Yeah,
Why
for sure.
are you here?
Like, did somebody die? Why are they
And not
making
say
him tell me?
anything.
Yeah, and it doesn't say
facts.
nothing. Like, yo, we were probably
facts.
texting and you were just on the plane. Oh, it's crazy. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? I'd be so stoked. I'd be like, "That's what's up."
Just wanted to
man.
surprise you.
I'm surprised, dog. Let's
Yeah.
go get some pupusas.
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started on that. I
Good
think,
idea.
Johnny, that leaves you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm similar. I mean, obviously, immediate family for sure. Anybody, I would say a little bit different with kids, but if it was my previous life, pretty much anybody that's coming through to spark up and got butt on them, they could stop over at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ring the doorbell. I will welcome you in. Oh, what? Spark up? Yeah, sure. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down to smoke.
Would Joyce feel the same way about randos just popping in to blaze up? Like, is that cool?
I don't. Yeah, as long as she's cool with them and they're not like she don't know them.
Yeah. Like, who is this crackhead looking ass motherfucker?
Trying to smoke.
Right.
It's 2 a.m. What the fuck?
She might be weirded out with like, I don't know, Papo Swing came through or something like
yeah.
that. Somebody like that would be.
Yeah.
But I would still hang outside
Johnny, you want
and
to
smoke.
You want to smoke?
Slims. Yeah, I think I would still hang out on the porch and smoke out with them.
Yeah, that's fact.
Just not go in the crib.
Right.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I mean, most important is, don't ring the doorbell while I'm jerking off.
That's
like
fair.
that would be.
Because then I'll just be pissed. I don't care if it's my
Yeah.
mom. I'm not answering the door.
Oh no.
It's like fuck.
Yeah. Oh, as if you just started and you knew, you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, you're like,
fucking,
damn it. Now, and now I got like 10 hours before they could do this again.
You wanted to 30 minutes ago and you didn't. You waited and then you fucked up because someone was coming home or someone was coming over.
That same rule goes for, how annoyed I get when people text me or call me during that. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yo, you don't DND? You got a DND.
Oh, see, I got I didn't know. I gotta. Now I know.
You guys were the phone pros. Even I know to DND.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
But then sometimes I don't. It'll be like, oh,
yeah,
Insensitive Culture sent you an Instagram. I was like, oh, cool. That's what I want to think about right now. It's Wok sending me some shit.
Hey, it might have been some material.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
I use it like, all right, you just roll with it. Just roll this into the jerkin. It's cool. It's all one thing. Good call. Good call. All right, so I guess I'm the only grumpster. Just don't come to my shit without.
I think it's because I didn't really get too many people popping up at my house like at all. Period. Like if my doorbell rang, matter of fact, the people that I would hide from is probably like the neighborhood kids looking for my kids and shit. And then I'm like looking through don't fucking say nothing.
Don't say anything. They'll see you. They'll want you to go out there.
Yeah, because they're just like, can they? Because, like, for me, I get it, man. Like, it's a whole different thing. Like, we grew up where we kick the kids out, go outside, go do what you got to do, come back before the lights are on. That's not how we raise our kids nowadays, man. Like, at least for me, I'm not trying to have my kid out there. I've seen how these people, like, where I did live, the people in the complex would just leave their kids out there doing shit, and it's all mainly fucking just road, and people be flying through that bitch. And then they'll leave like that one sketchy ass fucking mom who kind of looks like she's recovering crackhead type shit. You know what I mean?
At least she looks like she's in recovery.
Yeah,
so she's trying to do something good with her life, at least. She's not tweaking out on the corner like falling asleep.
But still, like, is that the person you want to look over for your kid and shit? Like, so it's like, so I just don't trust people at the end of the day. Like random people, I don't trust them. So if a kid is coming over asking my kid to come outside, that means we all going outside, and I have to supervise this.
To be fair, when they would tell us to go outside and don't come home till the street lights come, like, I would do some fucked up shit. Like we were out like starting fires and breaking glass bottles and throwing rocks at
all
cars and shit. Just very stupid shit.
Bro,
that could have got me in a lot of trouble.
I saw a video, and that's where, because it has to be the fucking extreme, right? But I saw a fucking video where these two kids, they were like 9 and 10 or some shit, and they were just dolo. They were at the mall. And this mom was with her 3-year-old or something in a store, and she's just letting her kid like run around the store, not really paying attention to her. He's hiding, she's hiding in like the clothes and all that shit. These two kids lured that kid out of that store, walked the kid out of the mall, like blocks, went to a train tracks and killed that kid. Like it's
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. So
9
it's
and
like
10?
It was they were mad young. It was like 8 between 8 and like 10. And
wow.
And it's just like, that's why I can't trust. I don't trust any fucking body with my kids. You know what I mean? Like I need to observe it. They need to be chilling with me. I can't just leave them out in the world like that. I can't. It's a different day. It's a different
For sure.
Different time. So
Fuck all that.
So no, long story short is if people are knocking on the door and I don't feel like I want to go out, then no, I'm not answering that fucking door.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah, everybody shut the fuck up. But it's this kid.
Nick, I want to see
nope,
Nick.
Nope, because I got shit to do right here, and I'm not going outside to watch your ass. So anyway,
that tracks.
Next question.
All right, crazy would you rather from the old crazy would you rather card game. Actually, I don't know what it's called. So guys, would you rather have to drink 1 cup of someone's urine before having sex with them, or have to kill someone once a year, and if you don't, you have to kill yourself?
Jesus Christ.
I know. They're two not
very much-
great answers.
Oh,
What do we think? What's the easiest one? Let's start off with the easiest. Just
well,
the gross one, but the easiest one would be obviously to
Yeah,
drink
the
the
murder.
pee. Nobody's
Oh,
getting
wait.
hurt. Whoa.
oh wait. Go ahead, continue.
Okay. Let's go. Let's unpack that for a second.
Is it Anna de Armas?
If you're about to fuck, if you can get her to let you hit, then yeah, then you gotta have that weird conversation of, hey, before we do this, I know we're getting hot and heavy right now, but
Okay.
could you fill this 1 cup measuring cup with pee, like to the brim? She's
Next
like,
question.
Sure.
You know, one cup is actually not that much.
I don't know,
now
bro.
Now that you put it as a measuring cup, like I thought about it like as a drinking glass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's a lot. But when you say a measuring cup, a cup in a measuring cup, it's not
more
really that much liquid.
that's more
Yeah,
than
it's a
you
lot.
think it is,
That's a
dog.
lot.
I don't know when the last time you baked something is, but if you have to pour yourself a cup of olive oil or vegetable oil or something, bro, that's glug 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 glug.
Yeah, when it comes
Phil.
out slow like that, yeah, it makes it seem.
Next time
more-
you're in the
Trust me,
kitchen,
you're gonna
let's just-
drink it. You're gonna drink it slower than you'd imagine.
Multiple gulps,
Yes,
it's
this is
at
not-
least 2 gulps.
at least.
You're not like I mean, after a while it'll become a fetish. I'd
I
assume.
feel like I would cough it up. Like there's no way.
Yeah,
And then
you
you're,
just
then you're not
gag it
even
up.
in the mood
Like
to
I
fuck.
would try that first gulp and it would come up
You got pee breath,
with the gag.
Yep.
or they had asparagus.
Yeah.
It's just ugh.
Or murder someone
Or
once a
murder
year.
someone
Yeah.
once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, is squirt pee?
yeah.
Yes.
I assume
See,
it
in
is.
the heat of passion, though, you're not
Sure.
throwing that
No,
out.
no, not at all.
You're not gagging.
Yeah, but I'm not chugging it down.
Yeah, right. It's not a drinking fountain.
Says who?
Oh, this guy's freaky. I come into the studio and my man's freaky as fuck tonight.
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
He's murdering, drinking pee.
Yeah, I don't think I could really do that either.
The murder?
No, the drinking the piss, drinking pee.
He's like the murder's easy.
Yeah, the murder part. Yeah, I mean, I could figure out somebody who deserves.
So you would play like Dexter style. You'd plan one Dexter style murder. a
It'd
year?
have to, once a year. You know, they'd give me a cool last name. You know, and it's people. I would vet the shit out of these people.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I'd
vet
just
the
find
shit
a
out of these
random
people.
Homeless person. About that recovering mom, she sounds like an easy target in the neighborhood. You just
Nah, but see, she's a mom, so I would, they would have to do something that would deserve
okay,
just not being here anymore.
okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, you'd vet them, pedophile, something crazy.
Would you like dread it every year though? Like, fuck, I gotta murder somebody. Like it's coming up. Like,
I
it'd be
mean,
a
I'd
whole
like to
thing,
think
dude.
so.
I'd like to think. The first couple anyway. The first couple of years, but after that, you'd be waiting for it to be on your calendar.
Yeah.
You'd be like, here it comes.
It's like, yo, that
this
last time was real easy.
The first time's the hardest. I hear.
Yeah.
Then you're good after that.
Who who deserves to live? It's not really who deserves to die. At this point is who deserves to live.
This motherfucker.
I don't know. I think chug and pee might be a little bit easier. Not the best option, but yeah, no, I see. But then also it's pee. Like it's still gross, dude. It's a tough one. Johnny, what are you thinking? What are you leaning? Shine some objectivity onto this discussion for me. I want to hear what you're.
There's no objectivity here. I guess the only way the murder thing could be okay is I would probably do like puss boy murders, like
Puss boy
poisonings.
Puss boy episode title. Just write that down somewhere. Puss boy murders, please.
Like Like I would poison people.
Okay. I get
You
it.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we call that a soft murder.
yeah, soft murder, softcore murdering. Because yeah, I'm like just going out and like bodying people Dexter style.
Would you pop down to the city? You could go into the city, just fine.
Just a
a
random
hobo
person
or something. Yeah, like Bateman, like Patrick Bateman. He's like go into an alley and fucking knife a hobo, and then you're good for a year. You don't got to worry about it, dog. It's like
I gotta make sure that they actually die, and then
do.
I gotta worry nobody
do.
saw me, and it feels like it's more effort
it's a lot of effort for sure.
than it's worth.
But
But
even
then,
with the poison, you
I
gotta
guess
still.
compared to having to kill myself, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's putting me up to these damn rules?
God, they're God's rules.
I don't know. Or drink a glass of pee every time I have sex, or with every new person I have sex. Which one was
The way
it?
I interpreted the question was every time you have sex.
Damn, that's a lot
Yeah,
of piss.
because you're just with your wife all the time, so that would just be one cup of piss, and then you're off the hook forever. Nah, that's too easy, dog.
Right.
Would you have less sex? Like, I don't feel like drinking piss tonight. Like, that's your
I
excuse.
think
for
I
not
would,
having sex.
which would be like depressing.
You could still jerk it a lot. You don't have to drink nothing, unless you want to.
That's equally depressing.
I mean, I think it would be just like the murders, right? The first few would be,
And then
it
you're
would be
chugging
it would be the worst of it, and then after that, you'd be like,
get like
You
some
know
sort
what?
of like
kind of feeling like I want to get laid this week.
beer bong or something that you could like shotgun it.
You're like walking through a parking garage, and you got to go down the stairwell, and you're like,
Yeah,
smelling good in here, babe. You want to get
Trying
in
to
right
fucking-
now, real
yeah,
quick?
There you go. You're conditioning
You
yourself.
got extra glass on you.
That's the weird shit, right? Is like having to convince, not necessarily like somebody that you've been with for a while. Like if they got used to it or something, like she has to be like a real big freak for y'all to be getting and be like, yo, can you before we do this, can you pee in this cup right quick?
I need to drink it. She's like, what? Oh, I
It's
guess.
like I'll explain it some other time, but for now, I need that.
Yeah. Some kind of false bottom, because chicks like to pee before sex. So if you can catch like a false bottom in the toilet, like a training potty, like you have the little bucket where you like have to empty it and shit, and you just catch it,
That's wild.
slurp it down.
That's wild. My man said a false spot.
Put a camera in there for good measure.
Yeah.
Oh, solid.
You're already in
Yeah,
there.
there you go. And then sell it. Oh man.
How difficult is it to do the ricin thing from Breaking Bad?
I don't know, they made
Is
it
that-
seem
is
like
that
it was
legit?
easy.
I don't know if that's
as long as you
legit.
could handle it. I mean, I'm pretty sure like ricin is legit a very, very
Well,
deadly
ricin,
poison.
yes. But I don't know that you can make it as easily as he did.
I think you probably have better luck with fentanyl. Just a small
it'd be
dose
easier
of
to
fentanyl.
find, yeah.
And then boom, it looks like everyone's ODing on fentanyl these days. So
Yeah.
you just another fentanyl death, and you're good for a year.
It just seems more easier to get caught, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, do you want to chug pee? That's what it comes down to.
It's not illegal. You don't run the risk of going to jail.
Nobody. It's a victimless crime
Yeah.
versus
you might-
actual
Yeah.
crime.
You might pop up in a few conversations as the weirdo that used to drink
you
pee.
remember
But
Jonni? He asked me a really weird thing before.
yeah.
Boned.
Hey, babe. Has anybody ever asked you to drink their pee?
Actually, one time
Yeah.
I met him in
Yeah,
you'll be in that
I'm a pee
conversation. That'll be
drinker.
the worst of it, though.
I met him in a Mexican prison.
He was
You're
in
in luck.
there smuggling
you're,
cookies.
you're in luck.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Pee?
Yeah, I'm a piss drinker.
I think I'm gonna kill someone. Every year.
There's There's something to that, isn't there?
Take some. It's like my own personal purge.
Yeah.
All my frustrations out. It'll reset you like hallucinogens.
Sure.
Just feel fresh.
Yeah. I really like Dexter.
I was thinking about because there's going to be more Dexter, right? Aren't they making?
No.
I'm pretty. That was a thing. Yeah.
No.
Oh, prequel.
Prequel, but no, but there was also other stuff
Dexter.
coming back with Michael C. Hall reprising
Really?
the role. Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
interesting.
didn't see that?
Are
No.
you sure?
I saw
Yeah.
the prequel. I saw
Check
that
it out.
that
Google it.
I saw that they were doing prequel for
Yeah.
sure.
No,
like
I
a
remember.
young
I remember
Dexter.
the prequel too. But there was another project, and I was like, "Damn it, just let this go." And they will not let it go.
No, that last season though, it's done.
It seemed like there was a finality to it, right? Like,
Yeah, it
what if
seemed
it
like it
doesn't
was.
get much more final than that?
No, not at all.
Did you look it up, Johnny? Are you finding anything?
Dexter Original Sin? No, that's the prequel, right?
Yeah.
Is that the prequel? I'm positive
there's
I
a-
saw it.
Let's see. Michael C. Hall to return for Resurrection sequel series and lend voiceover to Original Sin prequel.
Ah, see?
So there's a series. What?
Yeah. What is right?
There's a new series. Dexter Resurrection.
How?
Interesting.
What?
That's not the one that they already did. What was? Oh no, that was New Blood.
Yeah, First
that was New
Blood or
Blood.
New Blood, yeah.
That was
Oh, so now there's a Dexter Resurrection. How the fuck?
If Jesus can do it, so can Dexter Morgan.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one, bro. Like, let it die.
yeah. Let that die.
Literally.
Even New Blood was like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
It had its
that one I
moments.
welcomed it just because the way that the season ended or the series ended.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, what? Like he went and just moved somewhere else, and now he's just not gonna kill.
Right.
And
we're
it was
like,
kind of
"No,
like that's so
he's gonna
stupid,
kill.
you know.
He's-
So when they came out with that one more season, it was like, okay,
It's
all
his
right,
dark passenger.
yeah. Dark passenger.
My dark passenger. Harry taught me the code.
He taught me the code. I'm going against the code.
Going against the code. Where's Harrison?
Harrison was such a bitch
Harrison
as an
is
adult.
such a bitch, dude. Even when he was a kid, he was a bitch.
That's true. That's true.
That's a fact.
Anyway,
Anyway, all right.
that was another
That's
question.
100% a fact.
Yes. Let's see. Last question. If you guys, I'm a big Mount Rushmore fan.
Yes.
I need your Mount Rushmore of TVs.
Where is Mount Rushmore? North Dakota? South
I'm
Dakota?
going to say South Dakota. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say South Dakota. I'm not entirely sure, though. But only because I saw it on, like, Pawn Stars or something. They went there.
Who's your favorite president on Mount Rushmore that you're such a fan?
Abe Lincoln. Duh.
I was gonna say the same.
I was
I'm
like,
pretty
who's
sure
the,
he's
only,
not on Mount
the only one? No, he's on there. He's
on there. Yeah.
He's on there. That's
Is
the
he?
only one I could
Yeah.
think of. That's the only one I could think
Okay.
of.
Oh,
He's on
Washington is on there too.
Is he on there?
Yeah, Washington.
Definitely Washington. Definitely Roosevelt.
Yeah,
I can't
Roosevelt,
remember the other
Lincoln,
two.
and JFK, right? Nah, no, I'm just kidding.
Pre-JFK. But actually, the Richie Rich vault really is behind.
I
That is
forgot
true.
about that shit.
That is 100% true.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, Mount Rushmore of TV and or movie shows, movies that you have not seen before. So shit that's hype, shit that people talk about, and you're like, damn, man, no, I should have seen that, but I have not.
You know, I actually, I'll go first on this. I actually had a bunch of movies, but lately I've actually been watching a lot of those movies and
Catching up,
shows.
yeah.
So let's see. So you said this is Mount Rushmore of TV shows or was it-
TV shows or movies.
Oh, okay.
Either, whatever.
I'm gonna go with movies because I completely spaced on the TV show part of it, so I didn't even think of TV shows. But there's a shit ton of those. So for movies, the four that I came up with, and I have just a couple of honorable mentions because it's hard not to. Okay,
Tradition.
so movies I have not seen that everyone talks about all the time is Schindler's List. I've never seen.
Okay.
Leon the Professional.
Damn, really?
I want to say
You were
that
obsessed with the.
I want to say I
Mario.
saw it when I was young,
Yeah.
but remember nothing about it other than he and young, what's her name?
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, young Natalie Portman. Like, you know, why, what they do, nothing. Don't remember shit.
Yeah.
So I'll just put it in that category that I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's a weird one. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a weird one
Yeah.
because Hunter Thompson is fucking.
Yeah. Just the movie in general. Like, it's a kind of a tough watch.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Honestly.
I'm always hearing about it. Like,
Yeah.
it has a cult.
you have to. Yeah. You gotta.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta watch it at least once.
And True Romance.
True Romance.
Because I've
Damn.
never seen it, and I knew
Yeah,
that
those
that's
are
one
all-
that you
Yeah.
like.
I do like that a lot.
And then
Fuck is True Romance?
it's the it was the movie that Tarantino wrote with Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette,
yeah,
where they're like they find money and they're like a couple like on the run because they found this money and they're trying to get away with it and start a life together. And it's got Dennis Hopper's Christian Slater's dad, Christopher Walken's a mob boss, Gandolfini's like a hitman. It's badass, dude.
Gandolfini's
Badass, yeah, old school like pre-Sopranos Gandolfini, young.
and then my honorable mentions are, and most of these are like cult classics. Like they're not cinema, like
Yeah.
whatever. But the three that I have are Donnie Darko, Requiem for a Dream. I've
Yeah.
never seen, and American Psycho.
Oh, American Psycho, man.
I've never seen any of those.
I'm really shocked by the ones you haven't seen, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So they're on my list to watch, and I am going to watch them. But like I had other ones that I did end up watching, like The Big Lebowski. I saw that like within the last couple of years. There's a shit ton of movies that I've just been
Yeah,
watching
there's
here and
there's so
there.
many movies like you
There are.
can't keep up.
You
with
can't
all of
watch them all. But people,
Especially when you
will-
have like so many episodes of King of the Hill to keep, or King of Queens, rather.
King of
to
Queens. to
Oh yeah,
consider.
for sure, for sure. Yeah.
And now
So-
Sons of Anarchy. Don't get them started.
Oh, I do fuck with some Sons of Anarchy.
Hell
though.
yeah. It's
Gotta
just tight.
rewatch that.
for
All right.
sure. You want to go, Johnny? You want me to go?
I'll go. Mine's was not as maybe well thought out as Walk's, but it's still fair. My first one, Citizen Kane.
I have seen
It's
that.
just it's a classic, right? It's
Yeah.
apparently really good because people are constantly comparing other movies to it. It's no Citizen Kane.
It's no Citizen Kane. Meh.
Meh. Yeah, I saw it.
It's a good watch once,
Yeah.
but like it's not like something I would be like, oh man, I need my
Yeah, I
yearly watching of Citizen Kane.
No,
again.
I mean I don't rewatch anything,
Yeah.
so I was
No,
never.
yeah.
But yeah, I figure like it's one of those movies that I guess everyone should at least watch, especially if you spend a lot of time talking about movies.
Yeah.
Let's see, two movies that I'm a little embarrassed to say I haven't seen. One would be Taxi Driver, and the other being Gangs of New York.
Oh, you never saw Gangs in New York? Bill the Butcher, dog?
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think I'm
a long one,
again,
bro.
similar to
Long.
Walk. I'm pretty sure I've seen pieces of it, but I'm pretty sure I never sat through the whole Gangs of New York.
I want Danny to give me a Bill the Butcher tattoo. Like that. There's a picture of him where he's like sitting there with like an American flag wrapped around him and Daniel Day-Lewis. It's just a badass fucking shot. But yeah, no, those are definitely classics. Definitely classics. That
And
Citizen Kane,
you
yeah.
know, are those both Scorsese's?
Gangs of New York is, and what else did you say?
Taxi Driver
Taxi Driver.
definitely
Yeah,
is too.
yeah,
Scorsese.
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why I'm embarrassed that I haven't
Sleeping
seen either
on,
of those two.
sleeping on poor Marty.
Marty's. And of course, I can't go without being bummed that I never got around to seeing Airborne.
Yeah.
Because apparently
I was
that's
gonna call
the
you out
best
on
movie of
that
the 90s.
rollerblading joint, bro.
Hell yeah,
fuck
son.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Might
missing
watch
out.
that shit this weekend, dog.
Word.
Fire.
Big
You
miss.
just called me a piece of
big
underwear?
miss.
I saw that breakdown. That on TikTok, and I had to send it to y'all so Johnny could watch it and be like, "Oh, at least I felt like I seen some of it."
I seen enough of it.
You got the gist. Yeah.
Now I feel like I saw it, and I'm
And I'm
of
good.
the same opinion.
I had 2 movies and 2 shows. The first show, Snowfall. I have not watched
The show, or you said show or the movie?
He said he has 2 shows.
Oh,
and
the two TVs, 2 shows. Snowfall.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Snowfall was
I've
a
heard.
show that
I've heard.
I've heard a
pretty good
couple,
show.
couple folks have told me that it's dope. And
better than Power, I'll tell you that.
the X-Files. I've never seen an episode of the X-Files ever, and it seems like, quirky, cool alien shit. I don't know. It feels like something I should have fucked with at some point. Lord of the Rings. Never seen a Lord of the Rings movie.
No?
Or any of the Hobbit movies. None of that shit. Only a few of the Harry Potter movies. And then 2001, Space Odyssey.
I've never seen that either. Yeah.
Never seen it. I know the references. Like, I feel like I know so many references from it that I don't even really have to watch it. Like,
I just found
know.
out that bum, ba-dum, boom, 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 like that's from
yeah.
2001.
2001 Space
I just
Odyssey.
found that out
Yeah.
because I've never seen it either.
It's a
Like,
Kubrick
there's
a-
classic.
Yeah, there's a
This year? When did you just find that out?
like probably like within the past week.
Is it on TikTok? Was it a TikTok?
Maybe.
Isn't the name of that song the 2001 Space Odyssey theme song?
Maybe. When the fuck am I gonna look up the song or the title for it?
That's
I
fair.
don't know. That's fair. Yeah, that's good.
My problem with a lot of those like 70s movies like that, right? It's 2001 Space Odyssey, right? The second that I remember like seeing the opening credits of it or whatever, like the opening scenes, and all the computers look old as shit. And this is supposed to be like futuristic.
Right,
and I'm like,
2001.
I can't get into this shit.
Yeah. But seeing that shit in the 70s, you're probably like, oh, shit,
oh
that's
my
the most
God.
high-tech shit I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life,
I've
dog.
never seen that many computers in
Right.
one place.
Yeah. That back when computers were the size of this studio.
Yep. Crazy.
Look at all those monitors.
Right.
Look at all those buttons.
But I do. Matter of fact, that's up there too. I've never seen A Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Since we're talking about Kubrick.
a good one.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy me some clock. It's weird. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
That's what I hear.
it's definitely something at least once.
Yeah.
I like it better than Citizen Kane.
Oh, I'd imagine so.
It's a good time. I'm gonna challenge myself to watch something from my list. Man, not the Lord of the Rings. Probably 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
So many X-Files.
The Lord of the Rings. I don't really remember much. I think I've seen them once. But I remember watching the first one and it taking so fucking long. And then they got to the top of the mountain.
And it was like,
And
come
then
back for the second movie.
No,
right?
no, literally, right? So this was like it. Obviously, the second one hasn't come out yet or whatever. I waited till it came out on video. I didn't go to the theater. They literally has been hours. And then they get to the top of the mountain. They go, there's where we have to go. They're like, oh, cool. Sweet. And then they keep walking. Then they walk down the hill, and then the credits roll. And I was like, what the fuck was that
motherfuckers.
bullshit? Honestly, it pissed me off so much that I think the other
You
two
swore off
came
the
out.
rest of the franchise.
Yeah, the
Nah,
other two came
fuck
out,
that.
and I could care less until one day I was just like, all right, let me bang these out real quick.
After
So
you
let's
have
finish that
free
story.
7 hours.
Right.
Bang
Crazy.
them out. God damn. Yeah.
Yeah, embarrassed to say, I brought this up the other day to a friend of mine. So, yeah, I saw all of those movies in the theater. Spent way too much time, apparently, in that late 90s, early 2000s in 3-hour plus long movies. Because I'm embarrassed to say, I was telling my friend the other day, I'm pretty sure I saw Titanic in the theater like 8 times or something.
Oh, damn.
God damn,
8
bro.
times.
8 times.
Shit.
Was that all for the Kate Winslet titty?
No, I mean, that was always like a bonus, right? But
Sure,
I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 times we're on dates. Maybe another once or twice was like after church or something. People were like, I don't know, let's go to the movies. Or like, nothing really to watch. Let's go watch Titanic again. And then it became kind of like a joke, like, oh, let's go watch Titanic, because it was like at the Dollar Theater at that point. We're like, fuck it, let's go watch Titanic again. I really don't know why. Maybe it was an ironic thing. I know that it was like, it was the highest grossing movie of all time at that point. It was the most technologically advanced movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the CGI and how real it made it look. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it was still just a romance movie. I'm not exactly sure why I saw it so many times.
I saw it once.
But
once
I did.
In theater for sure.
But I did.
If someone asked you what it was about, you just be like, oh, this chick bangs a homeless dude and then she lets him drown. It's pretty tight. You should check it out.
Shows her tits.
Yeah. Her racks out. Pretty fire. Get some popcorn. Slurpee. Enjoy.
Yeah, I was watching. She's in some HBO show the other, and I was watching it the other day, and I was like, "Damn, I can't believe
I saw her titties.
I saw her titties."
Oh, we're such children.
She was just like, bam, titty was popped. I remember, I think I saw that in the theater with like my mom or my dad. Like I was there with my family for sure, like some sort of leave, because I was only in like 6th or 7th grade when that shit dropped. And I was like, oh, I'll look away.
Yeah, that was the move right there.
Looking through the old fingers
That was
there.
the
You know
move
what I'm
right
talking
there.
about? Yeah.
Anyway,
That's it. That's all.
That was it. That was all the questions.
That was all. We veered off a little bit, but yeah, that was that.
cool. I have
Veered off.
something.
We never do that.
No.
Oh, we never do that. I have something that's it's a good segue into the rest of our episode here. But just like last week, what was it that I had?
Like or dislike?
Yeah, like or dislike.
Ooh.
This time we're gonna do a little bit of a bracket.
Okay.
All right, and you guys are just gonna choose which ones are your favorites within the two groups, and the topic is most iconic TV or movie duos.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Neo and Trinity or Deadpool and Wolverine?
Iconic.
Neo and Trinity.
Yeah.
Going Neo and Trinity?
Yeah, Neo and
All right.
Trinity.
2 Neo and Trinities. I'll give you that. Let's hope this works. Okay. Cool. Okay. Vincent Vega, Shrek and Donkey.
Vincent and Jules.
Oh,
Shrek
yeah.
and Donkey?
Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield.
I'm going to go
versus
Vincent
Shrek
Vega.
Oh,
Jules
yeah.
Winfield.
I think I'm going with that too.
Iconic.
Palm Door.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Shrek and Donkey.
You're going Shrek and Donkey. I'm gonna go with Vince and Jules. I think they're a little more iconic for
I
me.
think so.
All right. Next group. Wayne and Garth versus Doc and Marty.
Wayne and Garth.
Oof. I'm going Doc and Marty on this.
Wayne's World shaped me.
Yeah, I mean, same.
And I fuck with Back to the Future and shit, but it's not. I don't fuck with it like that. Not like Wayne's World. Been quoting that shit since '92.
That's fair. I just fuck with Back to the Future that much.
Word. That's okay.
Yeah, Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty?
Pussy.
Scooby and Shaggy, Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Han and Chewie.
Han and Chewie?
Han and Chewie.
Scooby and Shaggy.
this is a tough one.
It is. Both iconic in their own rights. It's really just, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Scooby and Shaggy, Han and Chewie. Fuck. I'm going to have to go with Han and Chewie.
I just feel like more people know. Like if you're not into Star Wars or nerdom, you would have no idea who Han and Chewie are. Maybe Chewie, not Han.
Han Solo. I think I think everyone, even if you're not.
Definitely Chewbacca. People would know, but they may not know his name. And Han Solo, they'd be like, "That's the guy. That's the Skywalker guy, right? With the lightsaber." Like
Skywalker guy with
right.
I don't know. I feel like just because of the fact that Scooby's a cartoon, you like almost everyone saw it growing up, right? And so it's it has more impression there. Anyways.
All right. Next round. C3PO and R2D2. Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin,
yeah. These were all put in random, and they just have them going.
Nice.
All right, next one. Jesse and Walt from Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi.
Gotta be.
Ooh, this next one's a good one.
Ooh, okay.
Cheech and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Cheech and Chong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong are just.
They were
it's a good matchup.
Precursor.
But yeah, that's.
It's a good matchup. But
there would be no Jay and Silent Bob without Cheech and Chong. This one is a technicality because they were in a movie, but they're actual people. So it's Redman and Method Man.
Red and Meth.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted?
Yeah.
I think it's Method Man and Redman for me.
Yeah, I might go Method and Red.
All right.
But only for movies though.
Yeah, that's where I said.
How many people saw How High?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but everyone knows Method Man and Redman.
I mean, kids these days, maybe people our age.
Kids these days don't know Bill and Ted.
They know, but there was just a new Bill and Ted. That shit just dropped like within the last couple of years.
No kids saw it.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even watch
it.
It
Was 35 and up.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go Bill and Ted.
Okay.
I switched it.
All right.
It's just because I don't.
He switched it and said, "I'm still gonna go." With
I know.
Nah, I respect that because Bill and Ted are the OGs, man.
They at least got 3 movies together.
It's like
right?
one of the first stoner duos. Like I'm obviously Cheech and Chong early thing, and you never saw Bill and Ted smoke, but they were burnouts.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they fucking that whole like buddy movie type deal. I feel like that's partially due to Bill and Ted.
All right, round 2.
Round 2.
Well, the winners.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. So, Neo and Trinity versus Vincent and Jules.
Neo and Trinity.
Yeah. As much as I don't want to say I want it to be Vincent and Jules because I love them, but like just because it's like personal for me.
Sure.
We're thinking on a larger scale here, and I think Neo and Trinity.
Okay. All right.
They had many years together.
All right.
Vincent and Jules were kind of beefing.
They're still
still
homies. Still the shit.
Still iconic.
All right. Doc and Marty, Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty?
Yeah.
I would have to agree. All right. Batman and Robin versus Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Only because Robin is such a bitch.
He is. Chris O'Donnell, fuck you.
Iconic? Oh, damn, that one's tough.
Bro,
Yeah,
think
that's a tough
about
one, dude.
even just like Japan alone, Mario and Luigi. They don't give a fuck about Batman and Robin.
You don't think so?
big.
Nah.
I think they do.
Nah. Not like Mario and Luigi, bro. That's a Nintendo property.
I get it.
I don't think you do. It seems like you're struggling with this, and it shouldn't be that difficult.
Because Batman and Robin have been around for like almost 100 years.
And comic book nerds, sure.
Yeah.
That small slice of comic book nerds, they love Batman and Robin. How many millions and billions of kids played Mario and Luigi, Super Mario Bros?
You're probably right, but I don't know, man.
Tough. It's tough.
All right, yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Oh, I said yeah.
Okay, Mario and Luigi. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with that. As much as I love Batman. Cheech and Chong, Bill and Ted.
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. Absolutely. All right. Final. Oh, no. Next round.
Champ.
Neo and Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty.
Yeah. Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty. Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Mario and Luigi. Cheech and Chong.
Mario and Luigi.
Sure.
He said sure. I mean, it's your vote. Like, whatever you think.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't justify Cheech and Chong over the
The $1 trillion property.
That's
yeah,
true.
No,
Yeah.
I get it.
All right. Final round. Final matchup. Doc and Marty. Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi?
I think they're the winners.
Yep. They're the winners.
Fuck yeah.
That's
The
it.
most iconic duo.
The most iconic duo
The Super Mario Brothers.
are the Super Mario Brothers.
In fact, I'm going to watch that shit
But wait a
tonight.
minute. Let me pause. Fuck, did we fuck this up? Because you said Method Man and Redman was only from the movies?
No, I
But
said
Mario
this
and
is,
Luigi can't be only from the movies. Because they only got 2 movies and only one of them was good.
well, I said TV and movie duo. So they've had TV shows and shit.
There was.
The TV show was also not good.
Yeah.
What? No, that kid's
Like
one? The
Mario and
cartoon
Luigi
back in
is
the day? That
iconic
was
because
dope.
of the video game.
Sure.
That was dope. The TV show was fire.
Which TV show?
The one with Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah, right.
That show was
No,
fire,
it
bro.
was
Show was
fire.
not
Those
fire.
parts were whack when there were the live action
Yeah,
ones.
when they did like the cutscenes, but like the actual
Yeah.
cartoons of the,
Yeah, but the cartoons were actual like Mario cartoons.
they were tight.
Sure.
Yeah, those were
They were
good.
tight.
Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, I guess it's Mario and Luigi.
Whatever.
I guess-
Whatever. They were still in a movie.
Even
So-
Red and Meth, even if we counted the music, that's still not taking them to the
Oh,
finals.
for sure. I
No.
mean, I'm not saying that they would win out, but
Definitely not beating Doc and Marty. Doc
No.
and Meth.
talking.
All right. This is my attempt at bringing something different to the
Okay,
show
I like it.
I like
every
that.
now and again.
I like it.
All right.
All right. You got any news, Johnny?
Yeah, a couple things done happened.
Okay. We can mix them in.
Let's see here. Oh, first thing I wanted to mention was that I don't know when this show is coming out. Tonight, yesterday, either one. Actually, they're both true because the NFL season is kicking off this week. I know Walk loves to talk sports ball.
ball.
But yeah, the biggest sports besides soccer is the NFL. And not only are they kicking off on Thursday with the rematch of the AFC Championship game, I believe, which was the Chiefs and the Ravens. Surprisingly, the very next day on Friday, the Packers are playing. Who are they playing? They're playing in Brazil, though.
The Eagles.
Packers and the Eagles
Yep.
are playing in Brazil, of all places, on a Friday.
Yeah.
the NFL is really trying to go all out here, I guess.
Worldwide. Yeah.
Worldwide.
Was that you? Did you send something to the group chat that the NFL or somebody told Green Bay and Philadelphia to not wear certain things when they were down in Brazil because of the gangs?
I think I did send that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what, and I didn't think of it really until I just thought about, fuck, they're going to be in Brazil, dude. Have they ever played a game in Brazil? Like an NFL
No, this
game?
is the first time
This
there's
is the
been an
first time?
NFL game down
And
there.
that game's going to be on fucking Peacock. So unless you have Peacock, you won't be watching it.
It's one of those.
One of those, yeah.
Yeah, I have Peacock through a family member, so
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
can watch it.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch.
I guess it's better that it's that game than like the playoff game that they did last year. That was like exclusive to Peacock. That was whack.
Yeah.
But anyways, NFL season kicking off. Any early on predictions you personally have?
Falcons are taking it all.
Falcons taking it all, yeah. Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is the
That's right. Kirk
Atlanta
Cousins is on the
QB.
Falcons this year.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I feel like anytime I try to call something or pick something, I can't even pick a fantasy team right one week. Like all my picks are wrong. I make the wrong choices and bench players blow up. So yeah, I have no clue what's going to happen during the season, but hopefully Green Bay does good and just kicks the shit out of the 49ers at some point.
Well, that's probably good. Speaking of fantasy, though, the Insensitive Culture League had our draft this past weekend.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if anything good came out of that. If anyone's got any good, I didn't even see the scoring that they usually give.
The draft grades.
Yeah, the draft grade.
I think my sister was the only one that got an A. I know I got a B in that draft. So if my
Pretty sure I
sister
got
got
a
an
B,
A,
yeah.
we're all in deep, deep shit.
I got a D.
Is there any you got a bet with your sister going this year?
I do, actually. Yeah. I told her if she places better than me, if she just places higher than me, end of the season, that I would buy her an Insensitive Culture t-shirt. And she said, what if she wins the whole league? I said, you can pick out one thing on insensitivemerch.com and I'll buy it for you. And she was like, what the fuck? I wanted like an Amazon gift card. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, where's the the incentive there, right?
Right. Free league. Get out of here.
Oh, that's
All right,
hilarious.
dope.
I'll make one especially for her that is embarrassing with a Dave quote or some shit.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
She likes the color of the like that cotton candy of the casual nerd hoodie.
Yeah.
So I think she wants something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Throwback comment that initially got her to stop listening.
Yeah.
It was
Probably.
something about
What was
your
that?
dad's dick or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Tom, you got a big peepee. I believe that's what it was.
We'll just put that on the front of it.
Yeah.
Tom's
Or
peepee.
a jersey.
Yeah.
And like a number on the back and like Tom's peepee.
Tom's
Oh man. Let's see what else we have here. Oh,
funny as hell.
did you guys hear about the free money glitch that hit over the weekend?
Chase, the Chase glitch, right?
Chase free money
Yeah.
glitch.
Wasn't
Those
it pretty much
screenshots were rough.
just check fraud, right? Like they
Basically, like who is the morons believing this shit? Oh my God.
It works. And then negative like $100 million or something I saw on
Yeah.
one dude's account.
So yeah, for anyone not aware, basically over the weekend there was some viral TikTok videos that were going out where people swore that they found a glitch on specifically Chase banks, where if you deposited a check that you wrote into your ATM, you would immediately be able to withdraw the percentage of that check. which is how ATMs have always worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've done that.
And so these folks were out here on TikTok
Spreading that
and
misinformation.
spreading this message and writing checks for $30,000-$40,000 so that they could pull out, you know, $2,000-$4,000 and then like then show themselves on TikTok doing this and throwing money in the streets and doing wild ass shit, right? Yeah. And it really led to folks believing that this was somehow something different than fraud.
Yeah.
There was videos of people like Chase Bank ATM lines with long ass lines in them.
Yeah, mad heads.
Like, and the sad part is like it comes from a specific culture of people. Most of them broke, right? So it's taking advantage of folks, many folks of color that just don't know any better.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously Chase was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking, but
y'all
2 days later,
money.
they all got, y'all have bank accounts with Chase. Like that's the only way you do this, right?
Right.
Like you think Chase is just be like, oh shit, you got me.
You got
You
us.
got me for one. Don't worry, bro. You get
Walter
one
White,
free
you got
strike.
me.
Gotcha.
You got me.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Give.
Gosh.
Gotcha.
Right. So yeah, people had all of these woke up on Monday with negative accounts.
Negative 40K I saw in one.
Negative 40K.
How did that one dude
had like the 999 million?
Yeah,
You see
like
that
what
one
the
too?
fuck
Yeah.
was that shit?
He must have
I
wrote
don't know
a
if that was
crazy
real.
check, bro. Oh yes, I wouldn't doubt it somehow. And like I heard, you can't even start a bank account at other banks too if like your shit got fucked up like
You
that.
cannot.
That's
No, you can't start a bank account at another bank if you currently have a bank account in the negative.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. They
I'm
talk
just
to each other.
I'm just gonna leave this bank and go over to this one because I owe this one a fuck ton of money. So I'm gonna go to fucking Bank of America.
Yeah.
Nope.
Smart on their end.
Word. So yeah.
Don't be stupid,
Don't
people.
do it, guys.
Yeah, not worth it.
Don't be stupid.
do it.
No check fraud.
Believe all the shit you hear on TikTok.
Yeah, or
That's really
any,
what that comes down
none
to.
of it.
Yeah, TikTok reels,
just
wherever. Don't believe that shit.
Don't believe anything that says you're getting free money. Like there's no such thing as free money.
Yeah.
Even
It's
the
always free
lotto,
money
you
until
have
you
to
get
pay
caught.
for it. There's just no way for you to get. But I mean, all of these scams, like you see them on like Telegram and shit. Which, by the way, the Telegram CEO got arrested. I'm pretty sure he's out by now, but he got arrested sometime in the last week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
That was interesting. Nothing really to talk about there, I think, from our perspective, but interesting shit happening. What's happening here? How do you feel about the fact that their PS5 Pro is supposed to be announced this week?
I feel like
Already outdating your system.
I mean, I've had my PS5 for a minute now. It's been years that I've had that thing, and it doesn't feel like that long, but I've definitely had it for a minute, and I feel like we're pretty close to like a PS6 at this point. So unless you don't have a PS5, I don't think there's any reason to go for the Pro.
The Pro is usually a mid-cycle upgrade, so I don't think we're that close to a PS6.
The way they were talking recently, I was seeing some stuff that said it was closer than we think.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because, I mean, the PS5 has been out for, going on, 5 or 6 years now?
Yeah.
If not a little bit longer.
I think it came out in 2020, right?
No, I
At
think
least 2019.
I think it was pre-COVID, definitely, when it dropped. Because it took like 2 years for me to get my hands on one. And I don't think I got my hands on one until like 2020.
Why can't it? That's weird. It only has the release dates for other countries.
Weird.
November 12th,
Japan.
2020.
November 12th, 2020. Really?
2020.
Yeah.
Oh, worldwide, November 19th, 2020.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was seeing the November 12th, but I didn't see U.S. So I was like, what? So yeah, 2020, post
4
pandemic.
years. So yeah, probably another
So
year.
it
or
came
two
out in
in the
2020. You
PS5?
probably didn't get your hands on yours till 2021.
Yeah, 2021, 2022.
So it's really only been 2 years,
yeah,
3 years.
it feels like longer. It feels like longer. How long between 2000 or PS4 and PS5? I feel like that was like 6 or 7 years.
PS4 was released in 2013.
2013. Okay,
So
7
that's
years.
7 years, yeah.
All right.
So 2027, and let's say they speed things up because technology moves faster.
Right.
Uh,
2026.
I guess 26 could be possible, but
yeah,
I don't know. Why even drop a PS5 Pro
that's
right
what
now?
I'm saying. Like it seems weird, and even if
Because
it was a
people will buy
mid-cycle,
That's it. People will buy it.
like what
There-
would
there
come
are-
after it?
There are people who currently own a PS5 and it's gonna have probably like a little bit. It's probably a
Those
little
people
bit
that got
faster.
it day one, that like maybe their PS5 start,
Yeah.
or they're feeling like my fucking SSD is wearing out, or some bullshit. They'll
Something.
make an excuse.
Yeah. So just buy a new one.
It's supposed to have like a better graphics processor or something like that, better, higher ray tracing, and
PS4 Pro was nice. I remember selling my original PS4 to buy a PS4 Pro when it came out, and it's a good thing I did because I rocked that for like
I still
a few
have mine.
years until I got my hands on a PS5. Did you get a PS5, Johnny?
No. I still have my PS4
So I think
Pro.
you're
that I
a
never turn on.
PS5 Pro candidate for GTA 6 when it comes out.
Possibly,
Right?
but I think I'll probably actually just hold out to the PS6.
Damn. Even so, no GTA? No GTA 6? You're just going to fucking...
Johnny was never really a GTA person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is special,
It
dog.
was. I enjoyed watching other people play GTA.
All right. I'll stream on Twitch for you.
It's not the same.
It's like, I want to smoke a blunt and sit on the couch.
Yeah, you
and
got to
watch.
pass the
You
blunt
gotta-
to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nothing like a blunt and watching some hookers get their fucking asses beat.
Word.
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Let's
see,
what
okay.
else we have here.
Yeah.
The only other thing I had here was tragically another fucking high school shooting today.
Jesus Christ.
Georgia, right?
Yeah. Four
hadn't
kids, I
heard
believe,
anything
got
about
shot. Suspect was apprehended, gave himself up when the police stormed in.
He was 14. Was that right?
I think so.
I thought I read that. Was he? Do we know? Was he a white kid, white boy in Georgia?
Do we have to ask that question?
I'm just assuming.
I mean, yeah. So am I.
Okay.
I know that they did name him. I don't know if they've shown his photo.
Oh, what was his name? Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner.
He's
Um,
a white boy.
That's not
Chet
his name.
Williams.
Colt Gray.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. They don't come any whiter.
Nope.
Yeah.
Colt. This is my boy, my son, Colt. Colt Wagner.
Yeah.
Colt Wagner.
What are your guesses? Stolen gun, bought it legally, took it from his parents.
No, he took it from his
Yeah,
parents.
I took it from his
Yeah,
parents.
you're not legally buying a gun at 14 unless Georgia's even wilder than I think it is.
But it still could be his gun, right?
Are you allowed?
You probably can't
You can't
legally
purchase it,
own,
but-
but it's like how many 14-year-olds
go hunting
would
with
say
their
that
dad
their
and
father bought them a rifle?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. No, I still think he stole it. Do you know what kind of rifle? Did he have an AR?
I'm not sure. I don't know that they have said that.
Do I have to bust my AR pin out?
AR platform style weapon. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my
Brought
money's,
it
my money's
into
on
the
dead.
school. How do you get it into the school?
They probably have a shooting club at school, and they're like, "Oh, he's just here for shooting club," because that's a thing.
Oh God.
My father-in-law was saying that he remembers when he was younger, like, you know, different time, obviously. He's like, yeah, I remember my brother used to pack his rifle because he would go hunting after school. He would pack his rifle, go to school, you know, take it on the bus, take it to school,
What?
do whatever he had to do with school, and then afterward he would go hunting, and then he would go home. Like, it was just normal thing.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's been 45 school shootings in 2024.
Damn.
yeah. As a parent, that shit is scary, dog.
I mean, I would have to imagine that they're counting like any time a gun is fired on school property, right?
Sure, but still,
Like
just
that,
like
some
school
of that
shootings
is like,
anyway.
you know, like just not like what you typically consider as a school shooting, right?
Yeah,
There hasn't been 45 people, like 45
mass
times that a
shootings.
person has like assaulted a school and run in and just massively shot up anyone at will. Like, I figure some of these are like, you know, fights where like someone pulls out a pistol and tries to shoot a specific
Right.
person, or maybe still shoot into a crowd, but from a different perspective. Anyways, regardless, 45 times school has been shot up is kind of crazy.
yeah.
Let's see. Apparently, last year, he and his father were questioned by law enforcement regarding anonymous tips about online threats to commit a school shooting, and he denied making the threats online, and nothing came of that.
Interesting.
Good,
So
good.
the dad.
The
sounds
more
like
I
he was aware.
read into a lot of the, you know, like that, this whole thing right here, the fact that, you know, Trump was shot at apparently,
Supposedly,
and
yeah.
and the dude was, you know, looked into previously. The more I think, like, what the fuck do guns or do cops actually do? Like, it's starting to feel like all they know how to do is after the fact to
Right.
deal with situations, but they're not really that good at, you know, stopping things from happening.
No.
Well, it's because there's a lot of, I guess, politics in play as far as like how seriously can you take something like this when literally it happens every fucking week, right? There's there are people who find, especially now in the internet age, where people find it funny to do these types of pranks, where even back then when there wasn't the internet, that shit would happen. So like sifting through these bullshit calls and, you know, shit like this, it's tough, I would imagine.
Yeah.
You know, when you're getting that shit all the time. We always hear about, you know, them getting those tips and checking it out and never really doing much after that. But we never hear about, well, how many of them did they follow up on before this one? Right. You know, and, you know, and until it becomes that, you know, that common that it's just like, it's another one of these, you know? And then some shit happens and it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
So it's rough. I mean, you know, cops, honestly, if you really think about it, sure, there are a shit ton of shitty cops and everything, but like even for the good cops, it's rough to go into a situation and make a split second decision on what's right, what's wrong, what to pursue. You know, like should I look deeper into this? Like, what's my gut telling me? Like all of that shit is just it's.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to do it.
No,
that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm good.
Don't envy that. Definitely.
No,
They
not
chose
at all.
that job.
For sure. They knew.
Well, I thought I would brighten your day with that news story. So.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
So much. All right, so let's get into a little bit of Hollywood. Let's see. I guess Marvel kind of confirmed that, when the multiverse saga is going to end, that it's going to pretty much be ending with. There's a fucking net in here.
I know,
It's driving
dude,
me
I've
crazy.
been trying to fucking kill it.
That it's that it's pretty much ending with, the
Secret Wars.
Secret War. So there's been a lot of speculation on what the next saga would be.
What the fuck would they do without the multiverse? Like, the multiverse is everything right now, bro. And I can't even imagine.
Yeah, they've said it though. They said it early on that whatever happens in the multiverse saga, like, and by the end of it, it's going to be one fixed timeline. They're going to fix it. So the speculation right now is the mutant saga, which would make sense. If we start to add all the mutant stuff, I don't think it's going to be that specific where it's like we're only going to be dealing with mutants. It would be nice to have to deal with that, right? Like if we introduce the mutants and now it's more of like the Avengers teaming up with, the X-Men to battle the mutants and Sentinels and like making it more of a centralized story around mutants.
Okay.
I think that would be dope.
Yeah. So more focus on the mutants with some sort of team ups with like known Avengers and shit.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with that. It'd be nice. And I mean, as much as I love the multiverse, I feel like it would be nice to just have like this coherent, linear universe where, it's not, because I think the multiverse is intimidating for a lot of people. Like, especially if you aren't up to date on it. It's just like, why do I want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine? Like, I don't understand what any of this is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
maybe it'll be easier to pull in new fans with like a new story arc, and then they can go back at some point and rewatch, the older multiverse saga and shit. But I think it would be a good thing. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. I think the mutant, if it were the mutant saga, I think that the biggest testament to that is X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men 97 had some dope ass action that had to do with Sentinel's future, going back and forth and shit like that. That was just like mind boggling.
Yeah.
Right. And I would love to see that shit on screen. And I think it would be more entertaining. And I think those characters right now, this is the reason why I think it's a good idea, is because it would get away from some of the characters that we've been trying to, they've been trying to introduce and whatnot. And, and focusing a little bit more on the mutants, I think would not be a bad idea. Obviously, we have to sprinkle in Avengers and like normal heroes.
Some Deadpool.
Yeah, some shit like that. Like that's always going to be sprinkled in. But if everything had to do with like with the mutant, the overall story that had to do with like with an X-Men themed focus,
I like that.
That would be dope.
Are they keeping Channing Tatum for
Gambit?
That is
Fingers
kind of
crossed.
Yeah, that is kind of the. Did you see the deleted scene that it was a deleted scene that Ryan Reynolds himself posted?
Okay,
Yeah. So
I think I sent that to the group.
yes, yep,
possibly.
but yeah. So for those of you who have not seen that, it's essentially
Implied that he went into the.
Well, it was Gambit. It was Channing Tatum's Gambit. He was, walking over the fucking bodies and from the battlefield in Deadpool and Wolverine, and he hears something. He turns around, and in his eyes, you can see the spinning ring, and then he just kind of smiles, and then that's where it ends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the implication that his character got out of the void.
But like, where did he go? Because he was born in the void, right? Like according to his story in there, because like the Gambit movie never got off the ground. So like, that was my first thought, is like, It should have taken him home, but he was home.
Well, it would be
Or to like an X-Men universe or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine that it would be like Wong or something recruiting him for something else.
Okay, a little recruitment.
A little recruitment action.
I want to see some
I
Wongers.
just assumed he was going to that Fox universe with everyone else.
No, Fox Universe is dead. That's why they're in the void.
It's dead, homie.
Nah, they were all in where he ended up at the end of the movie. That's the Fox universe.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that.
guess.
Okay.
1,110 or whatever, 6111010. I can't remember what the number is, but it's got like a weird number. That's where like they were all back again at the dinner table.
That, yeah.
That's the Fox universe.
Oh.
Could be.
I don't know.
I mean,
Is
it
that
is.
like, it is. That's not Johnny's theory. That is.
No,
I don't
yeah,
think
it's definitely
I didn't
the
pick
number
that up.
that they gave it is the number that they assigned to the Fox universe movies. And when he goes back at the end of the movie, he's in the same world, the same universe that he started off in.
But it wasn't a TVA square. It was supposedly like a Doctor Strange Wong spiral.
Sparkle,
Like that
Marvel,
circle.
Sparkle circle.
And what?
Yeah.
Those can't cross universes?
I don't think the only time we saw them in this one was when Deadpool and Wolverine were jumping.
They jumped through it,
When they jumped through when they jumped through it, didn't they land in their
but they had
universe?
the ring. They had that ring.
Right.
Did they go to a different universe? Where did they go when they jumped through?
No, they
that?
went back to the Fox universe because that's when they
I
went
guess.
down to the subway where the TVA was. But that was
That's
in the
true,
Fox
okay.
universe.
Yeah, so then maybe they stick in the Fox universe. We're not
think
getting
that-
it, bro.
Ah, he's crazy. I gotta watch that again, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got.
Any of y'all seen it more than once?
No. I've only seen it.
Johnny can go
once.
see
sadly.
Titanic 12 times, but he can't go see
We have kids, dog.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, this is with Deadpool and Wolverine now. It's special.
That's fair. No, I will take the lashings.
I will too. I have not seen it as
You
well.
have no excuses.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's got to be at the
Cliff-
Dollar
Cliff could
Theater
chill.
at your.
Was it playing in
location now.
Mexico, or were you too drunk, too high on your pen to go see it?
I was too
You
scared.
ever been to
of
a
the-
Mexican theater? You ever gone to see a movie in Mexico?
I've never been to a movie theater on vacation. No. I would assume
That's
they
fair.
Probably
have
for the
That's
best.
fair.
movie theaters in Mexico.
Probably for the best.
Federales at the door.
Let's see. I guess in second biggest news that has to do with comic book movies, Josh Brolin has reportedly, supposedly, been offered the role of Hal Jordan in DC's Lanterns series, which I fuck with, man. I do love Josh Brolin. A lot of people are arguing that that he's too old to be playing this character. However, it has already been confirmed that the show will deal with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, which, are the two main characters, and that it makes sense because Hal Jordan would be an older version of Hal Jordan, and he's the one who teaches Jon Stewart
Right.
the ropes. So
I'm not pissed at it. I'm just kind of like, this dude has been. This is going to be his third Marvel role.
no, this is DC.
Lantern.
Green
So,
Lantern
yeah,
is
he's-
DC.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, you're right.
Originally, he was in the Fox verse.
Right.
He was in Marvel,
Thanos
and now
and
he's in
Cable.
DC.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cool. I'm cool
Yeah,
with it.
Green Lantern is
Guys
DC.
gotta eat.
I
like
yeah.
Brolin. I'm
He's-
Brolin.
Yeah, I like him. I got no beef with the fact that he's older or whatever because of what you just stated. That's immediately what I thought. Oh yeah, he's gonna be the older Hal Jordan that teaches Jon Stewart. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm looking
And he's a
forward
good
to that
actor.
show.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh yeah, I've liked him since the Goonies, man. He was, yeah, shit.
I don't think I
You
did
couldn't
like
stand
him
the
in the
Goonies.
Goonies.
No.
You didn't like him in
he was
the
a
Goonies?
dick in the Goonies.
He was a
He
dick,
he was
yeah.
the older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the
older
dick
brother.
older brother.
Yeah. I didn't like dick older brothers and shit when I was growing up. They were always scary. I didn't care for them.
I wouldn't have called him scary.
But you know.
Yeah.
Buzz.
feel you.
I was going to fuck with Buzz and Home
Nah,
Alone, dude.
fuck Buzz. Buzz was a dickhead. I do fuck with because this was a pre-show conversation. It's not gonna happen. Pre-show conversation. I mentioned that I've been watching Succession, and one of the people that I do like is Roman. Roman.
Yeah. Roman. He's
He's the shit. Yeah, he's
a character, all right.
Yeah, what's his real name? Is it Corey Culkin?
Kieran? Is that Kieran
Kieran.
Culkin? I forget which Culkin he is.
Yeah.
This is Kieran, yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Kieran.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
He was cousin Fuller, right?
Yep.
In Home Alone, yeah. Peed
Yep.
the bed.
I'm
Hold
not
that
sleeping
Pepsi.
with Fuller. He was
Wait,
the bed.
for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know he was in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When he said he wets the bed and he looks over at him, he's drinking a Pepsi and he
He
smiles.
smiled at that big face like, I'm about to piss this motherfucking bed, bitch. Get ready. He knows. He knows. My man's doing it on purpose. That was a malicious ass smile, dog.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. So
Fuck. What a dick. Like, what the?
That's awesome.
See the smile? What the fuck? Adults that just don't give a fuck about Kevin, bro.
poor Kevin. Anyway.
Amen.
He's coming out in something else recently, right? That's coming out
he
soon.
he had a lot of buzz because of his role in Succession.
Right.
Yeah, he did do something else.
I feel like I just seen a trailer for something that he's in that maybe Apple TV show. But
would
I'm
make
pretty sure I
sense.
just seen him in a trailer for something coming up.
It is Kieran Culkin. And
Roman
let's
Roy.
see. Let's see what his IMDb looks like right now. Oh, he's on Solar Opposites. I don't see anything, honestly. For actor, he has no coming up or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I could have sworn I thought I saw something too, a movie or something. I thought it was a movie that he was in with
Yeah,
somebody.
I thought it was a movie too.
A Real Pain.
Real Pain. I think that might be it. Yeah. With
Maybe that's it.
Oh, what's that dude from
Yeah. Fuck.
No.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg? Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking
I don't
of.
think that's it.
So I remember seeing
Oh, it's
Jesse
written
Eisenberg.
and directed by Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, great.
Sounds like a Real Pain.
Yeah, he just seems like a real dick.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
He seems annoying to be
Yeah.
around. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing else with Kieran. but
Kieran,
yeah,
alright.
I won't be too surprised if we see him a lot more.
Glad you're digging Succession so far.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good so far. Last thing that I have in my notes here already is the fact that we got a little bit of an update for Invincible, the live action movie. Kind of forgot that was announced and in the works.
I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back when season 2, I think, was announced, they either that or as early as the first season.
I don't remember exactly when, but it was in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Somewhere, yeah.
Where they announced that there is a live action movie, and you know, since it's been years and it's been in limbo, the creator Robert Kirkman, he came out and gave an update and said it's still in development. We're working on it with Universal. In relations to the show, it has to provide a different experience. It has to still be true to Invincible in some interesting ways, but it has to be its own thing. It has to stand on its own. Now, if you had to speculate on that, like how exactly would that be?
I don't know.
Right? Like less about alien shit, like, you know, like
I mean, you can't even really do a prequel because in the cartoon you saw him when he had his power, like when he first got his powers.
Sure.
So it's not, you don't want to see him be a fucking kid with no powers. Like you want to see Invincible. So like, what kind of story do you tell live action that doesn't take away from what we're seeing in the animated series, and also adds something new. Like, I don't want to see fucking season 1 of Invincible live action. Like, cool. I mean, I would watch it, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this is fucking
like, oh, watch this. He's about to,
right,
because we already saw it.
Why not continue the story, but in live action?
I would be okay with that.
That would be interesting. The only downside to that is,
Like
they would want to
voices.
bring in more of an audience, right? Where if you're continuing the story, you're catering to the people who are already invested on the show. And I'm assuming that if you sign up for an animated show and a live action movie, you realize that there's a demographic that you're going to hit with the live action movie that you won't hit with an animated show. And I'm thinking, and they would have to introduce these characters to that new demographic. Even though there's going to be plenty of people who are familiar with either the comic book or the cartoon, they would have to explain this as if it's a brand new audience. And in my opinion, I think I just kind of thinking, spitballing on, how that would go. I think that they would probably lean more into the grittiness of it rather than the comedic aspect, because the show is a little bit of both, right? It has its dramatic pieces, but there's a lot of comedy in there. There's a lot of there's some silliness in there, I think they would probably reduce the comedic aspect of it, the silliness and everything, and make it more of a darker movie. In my opinion, that would be the only thing that really sets it apart from other superhero movies right now anyway. And they have to make it fucking gruesome as fuck anyway.
Yeah.
Has to be.
It has to be.
The shit that they do in the cartoon, I don't even think that could transfer to live action, dude. Like, they do some crazy shit in the animated one, like the Omni-Man train thing. Like, that'd be...
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like The Boys hits it pretty close.
Yeah.
They do.
It really needs to stand apart from The Boys, because The Boys holds nothing back when it comes to gruesome superhero shit, right? So I think what made Invincible stand apart was that it was surprising, some of the moves that happened, right? Like, it was not like, it's wild that Omni-Man murdered the whole team in the first episode,
About the whole planet. And he fucking flew around that planet, just destroying the buildings and the cities, and all in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
They're like,
I think there's a lot
do you
of
transfer
surprise,
that?
like, wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe he could do that.
Right.
That's what makes it stand apart, more so than just the gross violence.
I think that in the movie they'll probably focus more on just Invincible getting his powers. Obviously we know his dad is Omni-Man, and they'll introduce you to that world, but we're looking at more of Invincible and like him teaching them and doing that, and then it leads up to the reveal of Omni-Man being a sick fuck from another planet and whatnot. Right. So and they won't lead it to that as quickly. I think that's going to be like the big reveal towards the end.
is there any precedent for that? Or like an animated series and then like a live action movie, like continuing the story? Like legitimately continuing the story?
I don't think so.
I don't think I've seen
That's a crazy thing.
That's what I like, though.
Yeah, no,
that
it
would
would
be
be,
cool.
if they
That'd be
could
good.
pull it off, bro,
Yeah.
like that would be fire. I've never seen it done. That's ballsy.
Yeah.
It's a ballsy thing to try. Props.
Yeah.
It'd be mostly
I
tough
look forward
because,
to it.
like, J. Jonah Jameson can't actually play Omni-Man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the voice, and he's pretty jacked. He just doesn't really look like
Yeah.
Omni-Man. Yeah. And
I
I
think-
don't know that Steven Yeun could fucking
He
play a live action.
kind of
Invincible.
maybe. He can
Maybe
get away with it.
put
I
on a
don't
little
think so.
muscle. You got to do something.
Yeah,
He's
he
like
would have
so.
to do
fucking
something. But
Glenn, bro. I'm not trying to see Glenn flying around in some tights.
He doesn't look like a high schooler though.
he
that's-
definitely loses it there.
Yeah. But what do you think, John Hamm?
Who did I see? What's his face?
It was a fan cast, yeah.
The dude from who was just in The Boys with Billy the Butcher. Who was the dude that he was seeing?
Oh yeah. You're talking about
I can't think of his
Negan?
name.
Yeah,
Negan. Dean
Jeffrey
Morgan.
Dean
Jeffrey
Morgan.
Dean Morgan.
Yep.
I saw some fan cast of
can see
Jeffrey
that.
Dean Morgan.
Yeah, I could see that.
He's got a physicality to him. I could see him.
Yeah, I could see
Getting
him rocking the stash.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I could see that. I could see them going as far as doing Henry Cavill, like bringing Henry Cavill as
I'm cool with
Omni
that.
Man.
You got to make him look a little older.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw some white hair on him, I think he could still play. He can play that part.
We can rock a mustache.
Yeah, we know that for sure.
Do. Dude, did you guys realize when the Cavalrine, he did the fucking arm cock from Mission
Yeah.
Impossible when the claws
Did
came
that.
out? I didn't realize that until I was watching some breakdown.
Yeah, people were going nuts about that.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I was going nuts just seeing him there, but I didn't realize he did the arm cock.
Yeah,
It's dope.
he did that shit with the claws.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Fucking callback to Mission Impossible. That's so fire.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, that's all I have. Y'all fucking with anything?
Terminator Zero.
Terminator Zero.
That new anime Terminator shit that dropped.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
downloaded the season to the iPad, and I was watching it on the plane when I was flying out here.
Nice.
And I banged
And?
out like 4 or 5 episodes, and it was legit, dude. It was fucking dope.
Does it still have 100?
Nah, I think it went down to like 96 or 94 last time I checked. But I mean, it's still like they're still fucking with it.
I mean, that's still fucking great.
That's
It
fire.
was, yeah, and it's I'm not a big anime guy, but I don't mind subtitles, so the Japanese wasn't a problem. I honestly, at first, I wasn't aware that it was going to be in Japanese. Like, I just thought it was like this anime style Terminator that they were doing. But
Yeah. Oh, it's
it
full.
is, yeah. Oh, what's it down to 88?
Down to 88, yeah.
Averaged audience score 79.
79.
Yeah, no, it's still.
It's
You
still
can't
fun.
expect
That's great.
anything to
How
hold
many
on to
episodes is it?
100. It was like 8 or 9.
Is it like straight anime or is it?
So when you say straight anime, like I don't watch a lot of anime, so I couldn't really. I've watched Attack on Titan, and I don't think it's as full on anime as that, but
Okay.
definitely the animation style
Right.
is anime. But
It's just,
it's
is
still,
there like scenes where it's just like, and
no, it's not that. It's not that over the top. No, it's more gritty and realistic, but
Okay.
still in that same style, but not as dramatic and over the top like that.
cool. Yeah, it's on my list.
It's a really good story.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
Different, but similar. Like we all
It's
know.
animated.
Like
I'm surprised you would give it a shot.
he's
no.
coming around. He's coming around
Yeah.
with animation. I think he's grown a lot since we started this pod.
Animation domination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I already mentioned mine. I'm watching Succession.
Oh, and we're watching Bad Monkey. We're
Yeah.
caught up on
Yep.
Bad Monkey.
Yep.
Which
Today's
was,
episode just dropped.
Was surprisingly, I don't want to say surprisingly, but like I after watching the first episode, I was like, oh, this looks like a cool show. And then the more I watched it, the more I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Like it took me a couple episodes to really like get pulled in, but now I'm in. So
Yeah. If you're a Vince Vaughn fan.
yeah, and I love his whole shtick.
Yeah.
That's still not old to me.
No, he's
The-
still
the
good.
Vince- Yeah,
he still does it
still
well.
hitting it.
That's
just
the only
realized
thing.
today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Today.
I seen that episode last night.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
It must have dropped early.
Episode
'cause
5?
I'm 90. Unless I was an episode behind. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know I did not watch it today.
Must have been after midnight.
No, it was not because I saw it at dinner with Joyce.
My girl would be excited if that happens.
Amazon would do
Let me
that
just
sometimes.
make sure there's not another episode that came out. No, yeah, that damn arm is back.
That's episode 5.
It says it came out on September 4th, but I know I saw it yesterday. Interesting. Cool. Anyways,
Go.
yeah, that's
You're
what I
caught
was
up.
fucking with. Is damn bad monkey.
Bad
Yeah.
monkey.
It's good. It's a good show.
What else did I? Oh, besides Bad Monkey though, Slow Horses came back. Saw the first episode of that. Love
That's
Slow
another show
Horses.
I haven't watched.
I haven't either. And I
I
love
would-
Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
I think I
would
tried it.
Absolutely give it a shot. First season was maybe less as fun as the season 2 and season 3. I would say, just because there's so much build up and how crappy these characters are, because they're purposefully like not good at what they do. But yeah, it continued to build up and grow. And that was good. Brother's Son soon. Brother's Soon. I don't know how do you pronounce that. That's a Netflix show. I'm really enjoying that one. That's pretty good. The Brothers
Soon.
The Brother's Son.
How do you spell it?
SUN.
Oh.
It's trying to think who the main actress's name there is, but she was in
Michelle Yeoh.
yeah, Michelle Yeoh. She
Yeah.
was in the Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crouching Tiger.
Crouching Tiger. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah, you never know with
Japanese
Netflix.
Yakuza type gangster stuff.
I fuck with that.
A little bit silly, a little bit action. Let's call it action comedy. That's what I'll say it is.
I feel like I
Okay.
saw the trailer for it as I hovered over it. And I was like, oh, shit, like this kind of looked dope, but I don't think Ash was.
Yeah,
fully
it's
on
kind
board
of
with
it,
it.
it's definitely a Johnny show. I
Yeah.
watch it dolo. But it looks pretty good
No doubt.
so far. I
But
think I'm like on
there's
episode 4 or 5.
Nice.
And,
We'll see.
yeah, it's good.
I'll try to put her onto it. If she's not interested, I'll start watching it by myself.
There you go.
I need an alone show anyway. Because
There you
like I told you, I finished The Gentleman, and that was
Oh no, I didn't know you finished it.
yeah. I finished it. And
Fire.
Yeah, it was fire.
So good.
And that was the funny part is, I started it with her, and we had so many shows at the time, and every time I'd be like, oh, we got to go back and watch The Gentleman. She's like, oh yeah, what else do we have? And then she'll
There was
always
always
choose the
something
other
else,
thing,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
then it's
yeah.
like months of that shit went on, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just start watching it, and I did, and she would catch bits and pieces. She's like, I really like that show.
I
that
really like that
you're watching. And I'm like, well, you can watch it on your own. We started it together, and
Right.
then you
Yeah.
kept brushing it off. She was just like, but now she's gonna be watching it on her own. So
That's what she gets.
That's what happens.
When you fuck around.
any excuses for me to watch a show by myself?
Word.
That's it.
Word.
That's all I had.
Shit. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that's all we have.
Yeah, I think that's it, man.
That's all we have. Guys, thank you for tuning into this episode of the podcast. You made it this far, so that means you fuck with us. We fuck with you. Remember to rate, review, subscribe to the podcast wherever it is that you watch or listen to the show. Go to insensitivemerch.com. Grab yourself some gear. Stay drippy with Drippy. And subscribe to our subscription services so that you can listen to our pre-show banter. We have some every single time. We're always talking shit before we start talking shit. All right. But other than that, guys, as always, we'll catch you next week. Love you. Peace. Peace.